We just wanted to know, like, how was it for you? Because it was amazing for everybody.
Well, we're keeping the legacy alive, and it's important. And I think Johnny, Joe, and Dee Dee would have liked this because it keeps the name out there, and it keeps curiosity seekers continuing to like, you know, this kind of music. Even though they could be 15 to 18 years old, they weren't around when the Ramones were together. So it's been 14 years since the band has played. There's a whole new generation that likes this kind of music, and it's really a pleasure to be able to keep this legacy alive, because I get enjoyment out of it, Michael does, Tukan does, everybody does, you know, so it's like, it's a lot of fun, and you see it in the audience. There were about maybe 1,800 people tonight altogether, so that's a good indication of how much they like this kind of music. It's very honest, and the kids really like the lyrical content and the energy of this kind of music. I think a lot of young adults and even the older people that come to the shows, they're sick and tired of disco, they're sick and tired of rap, and they're sick and tired of electronica. They want to see real players play and just see the excitement where there aren't any tapes or samples. What you see up there is what you get, and that's very important. What do you think, Michael?
I think that no matter who else you put up on that stage, whether they call themselves whatever, Ramones or Misfits, there's not anybody on this planet that can perform the way that Marky and I do. There's nobody else in the world that's alive today that can represent the legacies that both Marky and I are both carrying on. This great legacy of music that Marky and his brother started, the first American punk rock band. For me, being so young and having this opportunity is one of the greatest honors of my life. So look what just happened.
Right on. And do you have anything else to say to the people that are doing independent music here in Brazil?
To me, music is a very spiritual thing, and what I mean by that is that there has to be truth in music, and that means you can't write music and try to copy. You have to keep truth in your music, and you get that truth through passion, and you get that truth through dedication and focus. And if you keep that, and you write about things that are your own and nobody else's, whether it's about your life or things that evoke life in you, if you keep that aspect of the music and not try to be punk and not try to be rock or not try to be something, you just be who you are, and that is the true essence of rock and punk and music. So just keep doing what you do. And a lot of people, the question is posed, you know, what do you think success is? And especially in America, people, they have this idea that I will be successful when I have cars, I'll be successful when I have houses, and I'll be successful when I sign a record contract. Success is not all of those things. Success has to be just a humble existence, and that's where you'll find truth, and that's where you'll find true music.
We have Ramones fans and Misfits fans together. He wrote the last two Misfits albums and was the front man and the singer. So now we're getting two sides of the story. Misfits fans and Ramones fans. And obviously the Ramones are a much bigger band, but it's just good to see Michael going up there and playing to the audience 4 acoustic songs that are Misfits songs. Because, you know, they like Michael too. And he's part of it. And they just, it's an added attraction. For some reason, a lot of Brazilian and Argentinians, you know, like to play with them. I see similarities in in both countries. Same thing with Chile. The reaction. Also in Mexico City, Tijuana, Spain, the Latino countries have an affection for the Ramones, or whether it's the lyrical content, the energy, and the image. I don't know what it is. I'm not. When you start questioning things, they might disappear. But I'm extremely grateful that I'm able physically to keep this legacy alive. The body will tell you when to stop.
True.